Bentornati ragazzi, eccoci in un nuovo episodio di Final Fantasy XVI. Continuiamo subito, SSD. E dopo aver risvegliato il potenziale completo di Ifrit e Clive ha accettato ciò che ha fatto a Porta Fenice, stiamo tornando a Pozza Orientale. E sembra sia successo qualcosa. Un pochetto si sono arrivati gli imperiali, dato che siamo passati comunque nella città, se ci hanno rintracciato o se è successo qualcos'altro. Vai 3. Ah, vai 3, 2. Forse un po' alta. Eccoci gli imperiali. Ecco, ammazzati tutti.
What happened here?
Strunz.
Imperials, you'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! Stay down!
Beh, ci avranno un po' rintracciato in qualche modo. Qualcuno ha fatto lo snitch.
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Give me fire!
Perfetto, hanno ammazzato tutti quelli del villaggio. Ui.
Don't let them get away!
Sono belli forti, cioè hanno più vita dei nemici normali. Bravo, me l'ha cavato. Oh,
That's enough! You were born a slave, and you'll die! Kill all the ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? They were innocent people!
vai Clive, incazzati a manetta adesso. Figata sta mossa quando sei circondato. Ecco la casa di Anna.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
Ah, perfetto, perfetto, perfetto.
My mother ordered this.
Clive,
I know. It can wait.
Non sa che lei è la puttana per cui sono morti tutti.
Not this time.
Forse è un po' sprecato. Sì, forse è un po'. Allora. Diciamo che non dura tanto il potenziamento, però si ricarica anche abbastanza velocemente.
Keep your distance, boy.
Boia. La madre ha ordinato di uccidere tutti quelli del villaggio perché proteggevano i portatori. Vari tre.
I'm sorry,
Eccoci.
Lady Anna.
Bene.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Oppala. Vero. La madre è villain nel gioco praticamente.
Ah, we're too late. Gav. Clive.
Effettivamente Annabelle, la madre, è probabilmente
Acting
uno dei
on the
personaggi
orders of
più
the Duchess,
stronzi
eh?
del gioco.
We knew East Pool was harboring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
Ok. Ho un po' paura perché questo potrebbe voler dire che la storia rallenta e dovremmo fare delle altre missioncine di merda. Oppure no. Vediamo.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
Che è sto
Lord
stronzo?
Kupka has a message
Ah,
for your
okay.
leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Una spia di Kupka, di Ugo. Voglio capire perché Sid ha inviato a Ugo
To Sid Solar, then.
quel
We have a
messaggio.
lot to discuss.
E la bara, a quanto pare.
Heard Otto barking.
No, Jill, volevo parlare con Jill. Vabbè.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Musicona.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
E Mother, poi. Fine del gioco. Sto staccando una roba qua che mi dà un fastidio incredibile. Ecco. Oriflamme, ah, questa è la capitale.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
Guarda.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from...
Questo è il padre... Oi oi oi. Che ha conquistato il trono almeno in parte in virtù del fatto che suo figlio Dion, ecco, si è risvegliato come dominante di Bahamut. Ok, il padre di Bahamut, Dion. La capitale del Sacro Impero di Sunbreak, situata nella Ciclonia nord-orientale, nella penisola che domina la baia di Oilefeist. Ospita il cristallo madre noto come testa di drago. Ah, è questo quello testa di drago. Qui si trovano anche tutte le maggiori istituzioni dell'impero, compreso Castelbianco Wyrm, in cui vive il Sacro Imperatore e in cui si riuniscono i cardinali. Dove siamo ora, no? Nazione che occupa le distese nord-orientali del continente. Tecnicamente, nell'impero il potere politico appartiene ai 5 cardinali, ma anche loro sono vincolati ai capricci del Sacro Imperatore quando questi si interessa a qualcosa. Nell'860, per volere dell'imperatore Silvestre, i cardinali votarono un piano per liberare Rosaria dalle vili forze del Regno di Ferro, e il ducato non ebbe altra scelta se non piegarsi e diventare una provincia imperiale. Però sono stati loro, gli imperiali, prima di attaccare Porta Fenice. Stronzi. consiglieri del Sacro Imperatore di Sanbreque e massimo organo di governo dell'impero. Il concilio è composto da 5 cardinali della Chiesa gregoriana, a cui spetterebbe il compito di governare al posto dell'imperatore. Nel frattempo, l'imperatore dovrebbe fungere da monarca costituzionale, ma nulla impedisce ai sovrani che vogliono imporre la propria volontà sul Consiglio di svolgere un ruolo più autocratico. Ok. Dominio cristallino. Questo è quello neutrale. Un piccolo stato indipendente situato tra i continenti di Ciclonia e Cinerea. La sua capitale, Sponde Gemelle, è costruita sulla minuscola isola dell'Arca, dalle quali si erge il cristallo madre di coda di drago. Ah. La mancanza di un dominante ha fatto sì che il dominio fosse soggetto a continue manovre politiche e militari nel corso degli anni. Solo di recente è stato stipulato un patto di non aggressione verso queste terre neutrali, raggiungendo una precaria stabilità tra rivali in lotta da secoli.
Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire...
Questa. Ok. Bello che comunque si aggiunge mentre parlano. La battaglia dei confini è un conflitto combattuto tra l'impero di Sanbreque e il regno di Wallod. Ok. Avendo perso territori fondamentali contro le forze di Sanbreque 8 anni prima, nella battaglia dei Regni Gemelli, i Wallodiani lanciarono un assalto a Belenus Tor, nel tentativo di riguadagnare un accesso alle terre imperiali sul lato opposto dello stretto di Aufa. Esatto, questo abbiamo visto. Alla fine Wallod ottenne il proprio avamposto a Ciclonia, quindi hanno vinto.
And you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Griga.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the thirds? Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Niente. Lui non aiuta. Che posto comunque.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Posto incredibile comunque.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing.
Stanno prendendo l'energia, l'etere.
Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups. The gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals?
Non scoppiare in aria.
What? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm.
Ok, adesso anche Sid vede un po'.
And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on
il
their
problema
own
più grande è
terms
quello
anyway.
della piaga.
Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's
Poi
nice
da-
to have you aboard all the same.
Bella sta lore.
What have I got
Storia.
myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then
Bello cazzo, quindi praticamente i cristalli stanno assorbendo. Fammi vedere una cosa. Sharon. Ha un occhio di veta al posto di quello destro. Ah. Etere. Buono questo. La forza vitale della Terra è fonte di tutta la magia. La quantità di etere consumata da un incantesimo dipende dalla sua potenza. Quelli che manifestano forze maggiori su un'area più ampia hanno un costo più ingente. I cristalli più grandi possono incanalare più etere di quelli più piccoli e possono quindi essere usati per lanciare magie più potenti. Un piccolo frammento basta a grigliare un pesce, ma per alimentare la forgia di un fabbro è necessario un cristallo municipale più grande. Quindi praticamente l'etere c'è sempre nel mondo, non è un dono, solo che utilizzando i cristalli e i cristalli madre lo consumano. E consumandolo si perde la natura, quindi muore la natura, dato che l'etere è naturale, è in natura. Sebbene gli abitanti di Valistea facciano affidamento sui cristalli estratti da queste montagne nella loro vita quotidiana e si riversino nelle regioni ricche di etere che li circonda alla ricerca della loro benedizione, sono in realtà i cristalli madri e la loro capacità di trarre etere dal suolo, la ragione dell'avanzamento delle terre morte. È un po' un parallelo col mondo attuale, forse. Che comunque, sì, potrebbe anche essere che stiamo un po' ammazzando, uccidendo il pianeta, utilizzando tutte le sue risorse. I pochi che scoprono la verità sono braccati da chi occupa posizioni di potere, ovvero coloro la cui influenza si basa sul controllo di questa risorsa cruciale. Ok.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick.
Vai tra.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Vabbè.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Cazzato.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's head is the keystone of the
Pre
empire.
dominant.
Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know,
Oh, Madonna.
I reckon he could probably
Sa
cut us
tutto.
a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Belli questi sguardi. E cenni. Allora, Alla perduta? Ah, ok. Beh, faccio anche questa nel frattempo. Ovviamente qua si skippa perché sarà la missione del cazzo.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Vabbè, a tra pochissimo. Tornati ragazzi, ho fatto un po' di missioni secondarie. Ho finito un po' tutto. Qui c'erano alcune missioni un po' del cazzo, un po' carine. Le ho fatte, poi mi sto dirigendo verso la missione principale. Abbiamo questa zona da fare. Un po' ampia mi sembra. Però insomma vediamo... Due ghill. Non ci siamo mai stati in questa zona. Qui c'è qualcosa, mi sembra. Oh, no. Non mi sembra ci sia quasi un cazzo qua, ma comunque. Sempre rovine dei decaduti. Qualche raptor. Adesso provo a fare la mossa di... Vediamo un po'. Così. Questo è il contrattacco. La mossa di contrattacco. c'è? Ah no, è lontano. Ah, l'ho ucciso Torgal da solo, ok. Una cassa, chissà cosa c'è. Vabbè, proseguiamo un po'. Direi di andare direttamente allora alla piana... alla piana nord. Così arriviamo direttamente al punto della missione principale. Eccoci quasi arrivati. Il posto molto molto figo. Con dietro il cristallo madre. Della testa di drago.
Used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Per passare il checkpoint. Buono. Mercante.
Welcome.
Grandi vendite, insomma. Ah, uscio di ostrica spinosa vende. Guarda, non mi interessa assolutamente niente. Vediamo un po' se questa signorina...
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Ah, è lei?
Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Con i fiori, se vuoi.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
Isabella.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here.
Ok, fammi passare sta cazzo di checkpoint.
To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unmolested.
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Che cosa? Una pacca sulla schiena.
You say these are all from down there?
The fruit's not getting any fresher. What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Beh, ci sta. E per una volta magari può anche essere utile.
Madame,
fingendosi
back to the veil already?
schiavo di lei.
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Potrei averli anche seccati, però.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
E invece vado via. Se posso tornare indietro? Sì. Mi conosco.
Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, branded. On you go.
Come se mi conoscessero, easy. Questa è abbastanza open map, sempre lineare, un po' nelle zone, però ci sta giusto.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling.
Dimmi.
Welcome to the Vale.
È un edificio, dai, va bene.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh,
Credo che l'80% delle secondarie siano... Trova una persona.
proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Ci sono molti comunque che...
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Ci sono molti che comunque supportano l'ideologia di Sid e quello che sta cercando di fare. Magari.
Tatienne is very special to me.
Ok.
All of my girls are.
Ah, bah.
I need to know what happened to her.
Devo controllare qua. Vabbè.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
Dai,
A
su.
woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Paletto seduto, dimmi tutto.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered.
Dai, su, mi frega un cazzo, non sono
Told you
neanche...
share a bed
Non
chamber
lavoro
with
neanche per
Tatienne.
voi.
Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name. But I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne. And picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. But it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
Lo ammazzo, tranquilla.
A
Non
man from
credo.
the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Heard the bones fell favorably. To the
Sentiamo.
veil, then.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Ma infatti...
Hold your tongue.
Fuck off.
He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Missione secondaria, vediamo un po'. Ah, il
I
coso.
don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right.
Assurdo.
What do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve, not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Di aiutare gli altri.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
Vai tra.
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Beh dai, ci sta, carino che questa missione secondaria, come sempre, come tutte, poi sono più carini di trama, lore.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let
Infatti,
people starve as well.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to us?
più che di gameplay, perché qua devo andare solo andare in giro a dare il cibo.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for...
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The inventory always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Menandoti.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Vai tra. Cioè, questa è una secondaria di fight.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, take a moment to get ready if you need it.
Dai, dai. Ti ammazzo di bot.
Now.
Vai.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard.
Comunque stavo dicendo bello che ci sono anche degli imperiali. Dei comandanti che vedono
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon
il
who
male
gave you the pound.
dell'impero che provoca i portatori.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded.
Leon. Ormai cosa succede?
Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
L'ho ucciso? No. Ho esagerato? Ah no, ok.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Vai tra.
How the bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
I know when to hold my tongue for a start.
Potential. I'll give you that. Flame, stay down.
Cioè, andavo così veloce che è andato dietro. Però un po' cappottato. Poi è che bomba di roba, di guadagni. 4 XP.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this.
Sì, sì. Suca. Già tanto che non ti abbia ammazzato. Ah, beh, altra roba, ok, ci sta. Che passa?
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Oh.
Looks like now's not the time.
Per cosa? Per la missione secondaria che c'era? Ah, per dare del cibo?
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where
Ah, c'ho già la
anyone might
malattia, la
Has it
maledizione.
always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Ha già la maledizione sul braccio. Praticamente sfruttati fino alla morte. Come degli oggetti. Dove è finito? Dove è? Ah, qua.
I have something for you.
Anche lei.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Ciucciami le palle, ti va bene? Ha finito questo? No.
Enough!
Ok.
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
Boh.
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
Questo completamente scoppiato.
A drover
Non ce la
has
fa
more
più.
regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, we better head to the Vale.
That bastard! Accident my ass!
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the
Sì,
hearts of...
frega un cazzo. Cioè anche i portatori ormai hanno questa mentalità che non valgono niente. Anche loro, alcuni.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Minchia però. Missioni un po'... Vabbè. Fermarci.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances, I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my...
Dimmi.
Who better than someone in the... Would you be willing to...
Dai, va bene.
Why not?
Ah, the task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver...
Porca puttana, sono tutte
There are
uguali.
3
però.
in total.
3
A
pure,
grocer,
sempre 3.
an apothecary, and a distiller. You
Okay.
know
Nothing dangerous.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hand. And though I cannot prevent you from strongly advise.
Prima cosa che faccio. Letteralmente la prima cosa che faccio. Letteralmente la prima cosa che faccio. Ogni momento di questo ordinario sacchetto di cuoio accompagnato da un tintinnio stranamente melodico che è meglio ignorare. Boh. La faccio perché potrebbe essere interessante se succede qualcosa di strano e non è semplicemente dei pacchi di merda da dare a 3 persone.
3 days later.
Well then, I suppose
Grandissima missione. Anche questa.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful.
You don't say. And would you be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather and the
Vai, vai. Boh. Cioè, missioni atroci. Cioè, no, vabbè, atroci no. Però ti fanno capire un po' meglio il mondo, sicuramente. Quanto effettivamente i cristalli siano rari, importanti per le persone. Per continuare a vivere, sopravvivere. Però i gameplay sono... cioè, una merda. Cioè, semplicemente vai qua, ti dicono 2 stronzate, ti insultano che sei marchiato, ti fa capire che odiano i marchiati e va bene. Però, guardate qua.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
La musica? Musica un po' strana, per l'ambiente. Anche qua è un po' tutto da visitare, mi sa. Beh, qua direi che può terminare. Cos'è quello là? Sembra quasi un cristallo rotto. Ma che cazzo è? Non sembra più un cristallo rotto. Sembra come fosse un... qualcosa si è schiantato in acqua e poi si è bloccato anche l'acqua in volo. Oh. Però sì, come ho detto, missioni un po' secondarie così così. Poi se devi metterle a confronto con le missioni principali, come ad esempio le boss fight. Vabbè, però quello è un po' esagerato. Poi ci sono anche delle missioni principali un po' come questa magari, che sono, non so, forzate. E sono semplicemente cercare una persona. Poi qua magari c'è qualcosa sotto. Ma quella prima del villaggio pozzo orientale era una cacata però. Vedremo, si esplorerà un po' la zona qui. Sono curioso di capire cos'è quel bagaglio là. E niente ragazzi. Prossimo episodio.